Hey there. Interesting question. You ever just had like cereal for like lunch? And two, well, there's two questions. You ever lost something lost something, found it again, and then 100% the next day lose it again? And you put it in a spot, you think, oh, I'm not gonna lose that. And somehow you lose it? You know, that happens. I don't know how much to me, but it happens. But the point is I gotta find the blowgun because I gotta put all factory stuff back on this car to get it inspected. So I'm kind of, annoyed at myself for one, and two, kind of where in the world is this thing? But, right. Oh, and a couple other stuff. Oh, yeah, a couple other stuff today. Other than that, hopefully, the button switches for the windows actually come. They should. So I can get that done. Oh, whoops. And, see that little wire there? And then you see these danglers down here, over there? I forgot to show you in the last video, but what I had to do to get those to actually work is jump 2 pins on those connectors to make it work. So yeah, you gotta make things work with what you got. But it's kind of driving me, ow, that's a calf. Kind of driving me nuts how I cannot find that. So let me find that, and let's get some stuff done. I got everything back in, mud flaps, front, both fronts are on, both wheels are on. Inner fender wheels, I didn't do much here besides do the riv nuts and stuff like that and get the mud flaps on. And in one of the other videos that I suspected, there wasn't a heck of a lot of mud and stuff. So it's kind of like this spot, but kind of missed by plastic. But there wasn't a whole lot, covered in mud. So, and I got this mud flap on, and I got to do the other one. But moving along, and I don't know if you can see way down there, drilled out the rivets on the driver's side under body protection, and got that off. But the problem is I got like one riv nut in, and then because I need a 3/8 to mount the riv nuts, and kind of the one I got is a pile of junk, and the stepper bit that I got is pretty decent, or very good, I should say, but it would be nice to have a brand new bit. So I ordered how many did I order? I think like 6 for like 20 bucks. From the same company I pretty much get all my drill bits and stuff from now on, because it's a really good price and they're pretty decent, and they have a lot of options. I'll put it on the screen and down in the description. But yeah, let me find that bloody blowgun. It's driving me nuts because I found it underneath stuff on my desk. I mean, desk is messy, but I wasn't, didn't look hard enough apparently. So let me go relook in the same, area, and I'll be right back. Well, I found it. in a spot where obviously I put it so I wouldn't lose it or forget where it was. Like, you know, there. I mean, the other way, but I never even looked there. It's just sometimes yeah, right. So now I gotta find another, a fitting to go on that sucker. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this because, oh, now I do. I'm probably gonna have to steal it off something. So yeah, I'm gonna go take it off something and put that sucker on there. Haha, I got it on. So I'm gonna get this thing air compressor turned on and start blowing some of these hoses and stuff, intercooler pipe, stuff like that out. And probably, I have no idea. Probably take some hoses off and get the factory, I guess technically vent valve back on. Get the forged one off, which is boring. EPA, go shove it. Yeah, get something done. Yeah, and hopefully those switches, maybe UPS. No, must be the wind. Hopefully, get a decent amount done. Probably get the factory downpipe on as well. Yeah, fun-filled, kind of boring day because it's annoying factory junk. But nevertheless, I don't know. Nevertheless, I have no idea what. It's boring and it sucks. But, stuff has to be done. So let's, blow stuff. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day. And I took a long break, like, the rest of the day. I think it was like 3 o'clock when I went in. But and I got distracted by other stuff and didn't come back out and do any work. Well, I kind of did. I started on, I took the intake off, as you saw, and I put the old one, factory one. God, I hate I have to do this, but fucking anal idiots. But it's not the point. Point is it's back. I unhooked the hoses that went to the forged blow-off valve. Got the factory vent valve back on. Everything's unplugged. Everything is back and factory. This had a hose on it, as you can see, the T up in there for vacuum. Yeah, everything for the intake system and the vent valve and all that is all set up. Excuse me, all set up, and everything appears, yeah, everything's connected how it should be on the unit down there. I doubt you can see it down there where that plug-in is. That kind of controls all the flow and stuff for the turbo and wastegate. I got the buttons yesterday, the set of them. If I can get it out one-handed. I don't think so. I still can't get it out one-handed. Oh, there we go. So this is all it is. It's got an extruded button, so it's a little easier to use. I don't know when I race if I want to use gloves or not. I keep going back and forth. I think I'm just gonna have to, work with it and see. But it'd be, the other buttons are flush. The window buttons will be extruded, so I guess they'll be a little easier. But I don't think I'll be able to do well, actually, no, I got the big torch. Torch I can use. But I also got some connectors as well with it. Some connectors as well, already pigtailed, or I should say pigtail connectors, 3-wire, because the ground does the same exact thing. So I'll just do a split, and pretty much on the button side, because the ground will go to both buttons, and then the 2 separate wires for the, up and down. But other than that, I think Wednesday I will be getting this sucker inspected. So there's not a lot of work left. The 2 intercooler pipes, the down pipe, and then the tune. That's really it. And then drive it. So I'm gonna have to put some fuel in the sucker and find, I don't know what I'm trying to find, but it's not the point. Stuff's getting done. So yeah, I'm gonna keep moving along. So here we go. So a little sweaty. But I got the buttons, the female, kind of how I did it, the female pigtail connector and the buttons in, and they're set to go, as you can see. Not as smooth as those, but they still work. There's a probably have this car. Actually, I gotta have this car on the ground at least by Friday. Because there's a rally in Black River, Harrisville, that I'm going to. Not competing, I wish I was, but watching. And I'm gonna drive this because I guess get my 10-day and registration sometime today. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video there. There's a lot of work to do because I gotta get the driver's side, driver's side underbody protection back on. I gotta finish the driver's side inner fender well and new mud flap as well. Get the downpipe on, intercooler pipe on, and get the tune out of it, get the stock tune back in it. And then clean the rear wheels as well. Then probably, who knows, something else. Then eventually have to get some fuel as well. So I'm gonna have to do that sometime. I might, yeah. Gonna have to find a place on the way, driving this to the rally where they have 91. So I got 2 5-gallons there, or my jugs over there. But I haven't got any fuel for it, and I think this is a little below 1/8 of a tank. So I'm gonna have to do that. What else? There was something else. I thought, maybe not. No, I don't think there was anything else. I just double check stuff. Obviously, when I get it on the ground, torque the wheels properly instead of the impact, little 3/8 impact. Other than that, it's really ready to go. At least drive and get it inspected, and then kind of the real work needs to be getting done soon. So I'm gonna have to fight to drill those 3/8 holes for the riv nuts and the underbody protection. That'll take some time, so I think I'm gonna work on that mainly tomorrow. And then obviously I need to get the downpipe and intercoolers on, pipes on. That switched out. Tune will take a while, so that'll be last. And then I might come out later and do that rear fender well and mud flap, that driver's side, get that taken care of. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video there now after rambling. Yeah, see you in the next video. I'm gonna try to get some footage at the rally. There's not a whole lot of entries that I noticed on the entry list, but maybe there's more than I thought. But nevertheless, I'm gonna try to get some footage and post it just as a I think a rough set. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go take a break, do whatever I gotta do, and probably later come out and get that done in the fender well. I don't think it's, and relax and get ready for a big day tomorrow. Yeah, progress is going good. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. See you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.